Hello, everybody. Welcome to CastleTales. We play D&D and tabletop RPGs on our little cozy castle studio. And just want to welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us this evening. We'll be playing episode 30 of Wild Beyond the Witchlight, or in our campaign, Lost in the Feylight. Excited to play. We're getting really close to the end.
Yeah.
But before we get going, we have no sponsors, so don't worry about any of them. But a big shout out to Tabletop Audio. We use their audio pretty much every night in all of our games. We really appreciate them. They have all free music to use, no copyright. They just ask that you give them a little shout out and some recognition, or maybe even a Patreon subscription. They got stuff for pretty much any kind of game you're looking for, and definitely suggest you check them out.
Tonight we're using Elven Glade.
Elven Glade is what we're starting off with. I like it. Yeah, any other announcements?
No.
Cool.
No. The map you were using tonight is straight out of D&D's Wild Beyond the Witchlight module, so we'll go ahead and jump right in and start with a recap. In the last session, you guys found yourselves racing against time to escape Endelin's crumbling castle, along with saving her victims as well. Corridor after corridor led you to rooms that had fallen into depths of yawn. But throughout the panic, you were able to find Hurley, Gleam, and Maria. You instructed an escape plan as some very well-trained Perytons waited for you upstairs for your descent. Checking the last few rooms that stood, you found the Orrery of Tragedies that gave you each a different vision. You also found in Endelin's bedroom that she had hidden the unicorn horn. YeVell, you were able to find alongside that a hand mirror, and whoever looked into that mirror gave them a youthful look. In the castle's final standing moments, you met with the escapees and mounted onto your own Perytons, taking flight off of what was left from the castle's balcony. Casting above the mist wall, you realized that your Perytons were never told where to go, but it seemed that they knew a route to somewhere, and right now anywhere would be better than here. The higher that the Perytons soared, you could feel the cool wind breeze through your hair. Looking back at where Motherhorn once stood, you now only see a plume of dust in the far distance. The Perytons enter a patch of clouds, and it gets harder to make out anything around you. One by one, you see the other Perytons go in different directions, carrying the escapees away from you. The Peryton that you and Whoosk were on begins its fast descent, folding its wings back. Bits of the cloud pass by you quickly, with droplets of water that land onto your skin. YeVell, you even grab onto Whoosk as this Peryton descends, and you hold onto him even harder until you see the clouds separate. A twilight palace emerges, dreamlike from the clouds. A great marble tower ringed by delicate spires cast into the shadow over the rooftop below. Another tower teeters nearby, torn from its foundations and held aloft by a coiled beanstalk. Monstrous vines cling to the palace walls and choke the promontory of rock on which it perches. Your Peryton lands in front of this castle, with a beautiful garden in front of it. But there is a gate in your way to enter. So you guys are right there. And also, I have brought up an image of what the palace looks like.
Very gothic. Like it. Very pointy. Can you see it alright over there?
I can.
Alright. Is there anyone at the gate?
There is no one at the gate. As you glance into the gate, can you give me a perception roll?
Glance like through the bars?
Yeah.
Sure. Perception. 12.
12. I'll say that you can hear voices and distant music beyond the gate.
Can I tell how far?
Probably 15, 20 feet away from you. They're kind of close.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay.
I swear to God. I know that's Opie. I know it is.
It is.
I know her. I know her scratches.
Stop. Did you hear her yell at me through the door?
Did she?
It's always a gate. I guess I shouldn't be surprised though. I don't know, Whoosk. I think I hear some people on the other side. You think we should holler to them?
I guess we either holler to them to see if they'll come open it, or you can try and lock the gate yourself.
You know, I haven't had the best of luck with that so far on our adventure, so...
It's a new day, looks are changing.
Well, looks are changing, you know. But why push it now? Hello?
As you yell hello through the gate, you just hear the voices erupt in laughter.
I know they're not laughing at me. I am a beautiful debutante. They haven't even seen me. I know they're not laughing at me. You try, Whoosk.
Oh, I can't mimic things anymore. Oops, that's the wrong.
Can you if you shapeshift into a kink?
No.
Oh.
I just get the visible attributes, characteristics, not the actual
Traits.
Because then I just shapeshifted to a turtle, so that had +2 to my AC. The best of both, or I could shapeshift into an air crocodile and be flying. Hello, we know you're back there.
The voices don't seem to acknowledge you guys at all from beyond the gate.
Said there was music playing?
Yeah, there's music. It's kind of loud. I don't think they can even hear you. Getting a better look also with your perception. Not only could you hear those voices and hear the music on the other side, but you notice that the silvery gates don't have a lock on them. And you can also see that that there is an ivy that clings to the side as well.
You know, I just noticed there's no lock on here. It's a crazy thought. Did we try just, I don't know, pushing?
You know, I had half the thought, but then that seemed too easy.
Well, why don't you have the other half of that thought and give it a shove?
So there's like a vine attached to one bit of the gate.
Yeah, it's like clinging off the side. It looks like you could either you could climb it if you really wanted to.
I just want to kick the gate open. I don't even want to push it. I just want to push with my foot on the bottom part of the. Push it open.
Okay.
What was this palace called again? I'm sorry.
Palace of Heart's Desires. Or Desire, not with an S. Whoosk, you kick the gate, and from the pressure of your foot, the gate bounces a little bit, but then eventually it just swings slightly open.
See, it was just that easy.
The swings open?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I guess you said the magic word. The something.
Would you like to let her in?
No.
No.
I'll be. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter for this setup. You can't even see the doors.
Yeah.
So. Are you a little menace? I feel like this is positive reinforcement for negative.
I just keep scratching.
Just keep scratching.
Eventually.
I've got nothing to do tonight. I can do.
Now she's
and then
gone.
she goes. Cats. Anyways.
As you step between these gate doors, a strong aroma of flowers lift from the grounds of roses and honeysuckles and cowslips.
Cowslips. Is that like turds? Are there cows here?
Have you never seen a cowslip before?
No.
Can I show it to you?
Yes.
Okay.
What's his name?
They're like little yellow flowers, and they're really cute too. Not quite like a dandelion.
Oh. That's what that's
Show
called.
it to you too.
Cowslip.
Cowslip.
What the fuck is that called?
Or-
Cowslip.
A primrose too.
I've heard of it from
Okay.
Cowslip.
Cowslip.
What a cute name. Wonder who looked at it and was like Cowslip.
Ahead, a ring of standing stones rises from the flower beds. Glittering streams divide the garden and connect with a large pond shaded by willows. The garden is a silent save for the sounds of the music and voices coming from the colorful pavilion by the front gate.
What do the people over there look like? Can we see them from here?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think you could probably see them. I feel like this pavilion is open on all sides, and it's just got like a little top on the top. What you see, as you glance into the pavilion, you can see that there are 7 guests. One of them who looks to be a bear that's wearing a lot of jewelry, a very expensive looking jewelry. You also see that as this group of people are talking, that 2 of the guests are motionless and silent, not moving at all.
What's the bear wearing? Is it bear naked?
You would have to get a closer look to. You'd have to be like in front of him.
Oh, okay, I can just barely see him from here.
Yeah, you can see that he's wearing or she's wearing something gaudy, but you can't really see. Get out of here.
Fucking face from the owl.
With your bare hands. You have bare hands.
All right. Can we see anything else in the garden? Is it just that's kind of like right in front of us on the way to the palace?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how fashionably late we are, but I don't know. You think we should join them? Or at least say hi?
Yeah, we. Excuse me. We might be able to get a better closer look. There you go. English is hard today. Oh my god.
English is always hard.
A closer look at any of the 2 frozen guests might be.
As you guys approach the pavilion, you can hear this bear and another being who is a dwarf having a conversation between each other, and you can hear the bear speaking about clotted cream and scones. And as you get a little bit closer, you see that the bear is wearing an emerald green cloth. Is that right? Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. No. You can see that the bear is wearing like an emerald green necklace.
Do we recall the necklace from anything?
No.
Do we recall the bear from anything?
No, I don't think so.
It's just an exceptional looking necklace.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Looks to be of someone of high priority.
Okay. So there's 5 people dancing and 2 of them are frozen.
They're talking.
Oh, okay. They're
Yeah,
just kind of
yeah,
hanging out.
yeah. They're just kind of hanging out. You can see that there are cakes and teapots and teacups and different kinds of plates along this nice laid out, splayed out table. You look a little bit closer at the 2 motionless and silent guests, and one seems to be a halfling male, and the other one looks to be some kind of war chief, a female.
War chief?
Yeah, an orc war chief.
Oh, they seem like highly decorated or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A war chief? And what was the other one?
The other one is a halfling male.
Halfling male. Can we gather anything from their attire? Just look kind of average.
Just kind of average, yeah. I would say more so of looking a little bit more rugged. Yeah, other than that, you could probably guess that maybe he is along the lines of a blacksmither. Yeah.
Okay. So, do they look as richly decorated as the other guests?
No.
Interesting.
And the only one that looks like of high standard is the bear.
Oh, everyone else kind of looks like the chip.
Yeah.
Not as bougie.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. What are you gathering from this? This all seems a little odd. I don't know what these people are doing here. Very motley group of them as well.
Why did I think, approaching this tent would have any sort of like normal, person in it when every time we start a new place, it's always like, climb this rock here or
This rock hair!
Fucking Feylight. There was rock hair at one point.
Yeah. Suggested you buy the stone out of its mind dandelion.
whatever happened to him.
The weed smoking weed.
Oh, he went off with Gleam, I think.
Yeah.
Or Glisten, or whoever. It was Gleam, yeah, Gleam.
Okay.
Yeah. Needed more flour.
Yeah. I think Whoosk is pretty perplexed by the sight that's in front of him. Can we just walk up under the tent and start like trying to talk to the bear?
Yeah, absolutely.
And did you say the bear is a dwarf or is talking to a dwarf?
Talking to a dwarf.
Bear is a dwarf.
That's what I
Dwarf
was-
bear!
I was like, he's just like really hairy, or like what are we? Where are we getting that from?
Oh my god.
And it's talking in common?
You can understand it.
Cool. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised by this. I'm just double checking.
You guys make your way underneath the pavilion, and you can hear the bear say the clotted cream should be applied to the scone before the jam, like this. And they're taking a scone and applying this cream onto a scone, and trying to show this dwarf that he's doing it wrong. And you hear from the dwarf, now that's just blasphemy, Bodger. Everyone knows that clotted cream goes on after the jam. And then the bear notices you guys approach. Ah, newcomers. Can you weigh in?
I can, actually. I was about to suggest, if you take the jam on it and just the jam, right? Now follow me here. Just the jam, you flatten it out, and then you drizzle some honey on it, you roll that motherfucker up there, and then you take it and you dip it in the clotted cream, and then you eat it like that. It's real good. Plus you get honey.
Can you do a persuasion roll?
Oh, that's pretty good. 23.
Oh! You see the dwarf's face just drop. His jaw drops in the way you have described this. A little bit of drool comes out of his mouth.
Yeah, revolutionary, I know.
You have convinced everybody here that you know what you're talking about.
Just wait till you see what I do with Oreos.
You, they seem to welcome you and Whoosk
Yes.
to hang
welcome
out
by
here.
association.
You see the dwarf make his way over to the teas and cakes, and he says, come. And he puts his arm around YeVell, and Whoosk, you are following in right behind. And he pulls you guys over to the table where there are teas and cakes, and there is all different types of flavors and icings along these cakes. You can see there's blueberry and blackberry and strawberry cake, and there's so many different flavors. It's almost unbelievably appeasing to look at.
I'm just petting the bear.
You hear the dwarf say, thank God for all these teas and cakes. I feel that we have been waiting on Zybilna for a very long while now.
I bet you have. How many teas and cakes have y'all eaten?
You can see that there are just
30 fucking days.
there is just plates stacked below the table, and just teacup after teacup after teacup that has been stacked there, and it looks like it has been accumulating for a few weeks now. But they have no idea how long they've been there. Sometime.
So do people keep bringing more tea and cakes and pies?
Well, it kind of works like this, and he grabs a cake, begins to eat it, and you see another one just form onto the table.
Maybe you don't get to see Zybilna until all the cakes are gone.
Yeah, that's a good point. We might as well hang out and help them out for a minute.
Can I grab a cake?
Yeah,
I'll go pie.
Which one of you folks have been here the longest?
Yeah.
You see the bear come up and walk up to you. Nonetheless, I'm sure her representatives will come get us shortly. I have been here the longest.
Oh, because I would have thought it was one of those two over there.
Yeah, they've nearly died of boredom.
You point at the ones that are motionless, I assume, is the ones, yes. And she rolls her eyes and brings them back to you. No one knows where those two have come from. In fact, we don't know each other. And she looks at all of the people that are not in this stasis. She's looking around the whole pavilion. We just all have our own business to be here with Zybilna. And we were told to wait here by her representatives.
Were any of you invited?
Well, no. We kind of look at Zybilna as if she is a fairy godmother. We show up, and then she notices us, usually, on her property, and she invites us in. That has not happened.
And, just throwing this out here, nobody thought to leave?
And she actually points over to the stone circle that is right here. We've tried to leave, but Zybilna usually, she's the one that has to be present for us to leave through the teleportation circle.
Have you tried the gate?
Outside that gate, and she points towards that gate, and you can see the mist wall.
Yeah. I don't guess anybody brought their own giant eagle or anything. That's how we got here.
Floating lily pad,
No, that's fair. The valet probably parked it and disappeared. Roosted it? I don't know. Not roasted it, roosted. Don't roast a giant eagle.
Chicken wings.
The big old chicken wing.
Just got a drumstick. It's like it's fucking big.
Biggest attendees.
Renaissance fair drumstick.
Yo.
Turkey leg.
Turkey
Huge
leg.
ass, like my legs.
Yo. I love those turkey legs so much. So good.
That 3-hour wait in line is always worth it.
Yeah.
So worth it.
Perryton leg.
What time of year is it? It's in June or July, right?
The Ren Fair? Yeah, it's in July.
There's a puppy. All right, well. What's your name, by the way? Mr. Barrington or
Bodger.
Bodger Bear? Bodger,
Bear. Why are you here to see Zybilna?
That's a good question.
Why are you waiting here for eternities? And what kind of cake is your favorite? Obviously the jam with the cream.
Actually, it's blueberry cobbler.
No. I would have thought from the intensity of your arguments.
Let's see.
It's not about the interest, it's about the principle.
I've had a curse put on me. Zybilna usually can lift those curses. A cruel river spirit who resented me for eating its fish.
Are we good?
Absolutely.
Seems pretty worth it, especially if you get the curse release. I mean, you're a bear. What are you supposed to do?
Sucks.
Speaking of, is it kind of hard to hunt in the river around your blingage, or?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
This is an inheritance.
Yeah.
No, it's not hard.
Oh. I'd hold it for you sometime if you'd like.
No. Bubby, are you ready to play some D&D, Bubby?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I can hear that putter from here.
Yum, 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 yum. Yeah. So nobody knows the frozen people. Does anybody know how long they've been frozen for?
They were frozen when I got here.
So they are longer. Sorry, just kidding. Whoosk's in the background, just like, so they have been here longer. Got him.
Got him.
What's your ticket number, sir? Sir, need to check your asshole. Well, how do you call the attendants? You got like a bell or something? You just throw a pie at the door?
Well, no. There's a little butler man who comes out here, and he's kind of... He has a very much monkey face, and he comes out here and greets us, usually, but I haven't seen him.
Who told you to wait?
Her representatives.
Oh.
One looked like a giant frog lady.
Yeah, frog lady. Does that sound like anyone we know?
She had quite the bug-eyed, kind of weird creature, and she smelled like swamp.
Is that the other hag? Does that jog our memory of someone?
Yeah, she went by the name of Blightstraw.
Bavlorna? Is that Bavlorna?
Yes.
She's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And kicking. And hopefully doesn't know that her sister's... Well, actually, I don't care.
Well, actually,
Maybe I don't care. Maybe I don't care. Hopefully I don't care.
Well, it clips her too. Drop a moon on her head.
We'll run in Wittershins.
Yeah, get Wittershins.
It explodes.
Alright, well, I don't know what the hell to do about the frozen people, but how do we get our representatives to show up?
Honestly, I think it might be time soon.
Oh. Well, I guess we'll just, hang out and enjoy some pie and see if they show up in the next few
minutes. The next few pies.
Yeah.
I wonder if time is counted by the number of pies eaten.
I mean, at this point, it kind of seems like it. You've been here for 50 pies, and, it's quite a while.
But I do vaguely remember last time I saw Blightstraw, all these plates and teacups were not here, so it may be a while, but maybe soon.
Oh, wait. Wait.
Before she saw Zybilna?
Before they saw Bavlorna, that told him. Bavlorna's the one that told him to wait out here. Oh. Because Bavlorna was doing her hokey pokey thing. I'm kind of like grab a pie and motion to Whoosk. Tell him, I think this pie might be really good over here, and just kind of like, over here.
This blueberry pie looks really, really good. I'm sorry, I have to take a serving away
No,
from
it's
you,
fine.
Bodger.
Okay.
Right on over here.
Do you guys leave the pavilion?
Yeah, we'll like step. I'm gonna lead him down, just like, I'm guessing it's like maybe a couple steps or something. We'll go off a couple steps and then off to the side, or at least try to.
Okay.
Just like eating our pies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that
Does the
whispering.
pie disappear?
Yeah. As soon as you start to walk down the stairs, you go for a scoop of your pie, and you realize that it's beginning to mold.
No!
Damn.
I thought this pie was gonna be good over here. It's actually bad over here. And just chuck the whole plate.
So I threw it on the ground.
My dad's not a pie.
Can I get a perception roll from both of you, please? Yeah.
Meow. 10.
14.
14. Whoosk, as you throw your pie on the ground in frustration, you look back up. And you notice that in the distance, hundreds of birds burst from the canopy of an ancient forest below you that is like scattered in all directions before it hits the mist. You can see this through the gate, right? So you guys have stepped out of the pavilion and you're looking that way outside the bars. Moments later, a much more fearsome creature erupts from the woods. A pale green dragon that takes the skies and flies towards the palace. Its mighty wings carrying it to great heights. Once above the palace, it drops like a stone and vanishes from sight behind the palace's high walls. He was able to see this very scrawny dragon appear from the forest, but you also saw it fly above and land somewhere near the palace back behind.
Okay.
I'm getting Thumper flashbacks for some reason. I don't know why I'm feeling this way right now, but maybe we should stay on this side of the palace.
Ooh, that wasn't too bad. How are you doing? Oh my god!
Oh my god, that was such a good session.
YeVell definitely would have been freaking out and been like, oh, holy shit! And then would have like tried to dive into a bush or a tree or something.
Okay. Let's see.
Shit, what in the fuck is that?
Don't worry, its vision is based on movement. Come up with this actually.
If you want to.
See if YeVell just sits there like.
Okay, yeah, I'll say you dodged and weaved into a nearby bush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like crouched under it, and as soon as you say that, just freeze them. Is it gone?
I think so.
I'm a snack. I don't want it to eat me.
I know I'm delicious.
It crawls out. Alright, well, that pie looks like shit, but I don't think we want to have a conversation with the representatives of Zybilna. I don't know about you.
Or you just want to go find Zybilna.
I think we should just go in the castle and find Zybilna. Yeah.
Can I get another slice of pie first? I didn't get the last one.
Yeah, we should get some more pie. That was weird, the other ones did that.
You guys walk back into the pavilion. You grab a new pie, but this time it's not even, I don't know, what did you grab last time?
Blueberry.
The blueberry pie. This time is boysenberry pie. And you begin to walk towards the exit of the pavilion. I don't know if you are exiting out, but...
No, I'm going to eat it before I exit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same.
Okay. It's delicious.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's fantastic. There's actually like a heavy cream on top that has been whipped to look like a whipped cream. And the berries, they taste like they were just picked this morning.
Were they picked by a bear? Are they berries?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Picked with his bare hands.
I'm going to tell Bodger that I'm going to go walk in the front door now, and he's welcome to come talk to Zybilna with me if he wants.
You don't have to wait here.
I feel rude without an invitation. Good luck getting in there. I'm sure you can't just walk up to the front door.
No, you can. The door's like just right over there. You just walk over to
Oh,
it.
right. I can see it, but it's completely rude in the laws of Prismere to just enter.
I'll make sure to leave something, like give a gift kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
I'm taking entrance, so I'll leave you a gift of, I don't know what I have yet.
Yeah.
I'll take one of these pies over there. Just
You know, maybe the door's unlocked. Maybe you open the door, and then look, the door's open. I guess we'll just go in. So, invitation received. So all right, let's go.
The Bodger takes a sip of tea. Good luck, and come back and let me know if you get inside, and you
Alright.
see that representative again.
Okay. You need anything from the house?
Oh no, just Zybilna.
Okay. You got all your bare necessities?
Yes.
All right.
God damn it. Do you grab a piece of pie to bring up there, Whoosk?
no.
Okay.
I'll grab another one.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
right,
that's
Bubby.
right, Bubby.
YeVell doesn't learn lessons quickly.
YeVell, you guys begin to head outside of the pavilion, and once more, the smell of rotten food penetrates your nose as soon as you step off of the steps of the pavilion, and you look down and you see that pie that you have grabbed as a receiving gift has rotted.
Oh my goodness. How did I already forget this? Oh, fuck it. Eats another plate.
Another dragon appears through. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Backyard's just filled with green dragons.
Fucking use the spawn cheat.
As you guys begin to venture out through the garden, and making your way up north, you pass 12 moss-covered standing stones that form a ring, and in the middle of it is a small clearing. This must be the teleportation ring that Bodger was speaking about earlier. An arcane sigil is inscribed on the inward-facing side of each stone, and the space between the stones is free of vegetation. Do you continue with your travels, or do you stop and wonder?
So the inside of each stone has a sigil on it.
Yes. Yep.
And
And oh, sorry.
I was gonna ask if I could make like an Arcana or a history check.
You absolutely can make an Arcana check.
26.
Oh wow. Holy crap, holy. Okay.
So +7.
Yeah.
You notice that the sequence of the rings and the standing stone, they do serve a purpose of teleportation, but it looks to be incomplete.
Can you tell what's missing?
It does look like a stone was removed.
Out of the circle?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Shit, behind him in notes.
That's right. Come on, Bubby. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Come on. Yeah.
Can I inspect the spot where the stone is missing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation over there.
16.
Okay. It definitely looks like this rock has been uprooted by force. It's very dark underneath, yeah.
Was it lifted like straight out, or was it like dragged away?
It was lifted straight out.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know whether to be impressed or a little scared of this. This stone just got lifted right up out of its spot. They didn't drag it away or anything. How would they do that?
Is it like all 12 of these stones are needed to activate the teleportation circle? Or is it that each one of these stones is a different teleportation gate, per se, and one of them has been removed?
The first one. Yeah. But also remember that you gained information earlier from Bodger saying that usually Zybilna's presence has to also be there.
Maybe she's the last stone.
She is the stone.
Could be. Or has it with her. Got a big ass bag of holding, just whips out her giant rock. Interesting. So as we're standing in there, can we feel any latent magic? Like, has it been can we tell that it's been heavily used, or does it seem pretty dead?
I would say you would have to use detect magic to know.
Okay.
You wouldn't just feel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, wizard. Do you want to take inscribings of these runes or anything, or should we keep going?
Bubby's in heaven.
Oh, it's a shame I don't have detect magic. Let's just keep note that there could be a teleportation stone floating about.
I look up. Is there a stone floating up there?
There is not a stone floating in the sky.
I do have detect magic if you'd like to take the time to use it.
That's up to you.
Okay. I'm gonna take a wild guess that I will be able to tell these stones are magic, and they're associated with teleportation magic.
Yeah.
If I had to take a guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say using your detect magic is just going to be a wasting spell slot.
I would do it ritually. Get comfortable. Get your sandwich out on the catch ritual. No, it's okay.
Suppose we can head on forward, see if we can't just get in the front gate or front door the normal way.
Yeah. Go up to the front, well, I guess what seems like the front entrance, and see if there's anyone up there.
You guys continue to head forward. As you approach this bridge, you see that a marble fountain rises from a plinth of the bank nearby the stream, overflowing with time-frozen water that spills from the mouths of sculpted animals. The frozen spray surrounded the fountain creates a rainbow in the air around it. You can also see that there are pixies that are frozen in time, suspended in mid-flight, some are in mid-frolic within the stream.
The water's just like frozen there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It looks to be like this whole area is frozen.
But we can still see the rainbow mists.
Mm-hmm.
The light's not frozen.
But mist is
Frozen in time, not
Oh, okay.
frozen.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry.
Technically, space ice could be in the mix. But we're not in space. Are we in the frozen bubble?
Yeah, I would say. Well, you know, the two victims earlier that you saw in the pavilion were frozen. So like you're seeing throughout this whole garden that there is like bees that are frozen in time and the stasis that are their pollen is frozen with them.
Oh, the whole garden has been frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, some beings here are not frozen, but a good majority of them are.
Okay. Like most of the trees and bushes, like, do they not move with the breeze and stuff?
Nope. You notice that this is, as you get closer to the water, it looks to be very, very still. Not even a ripple.
Can I find a rock and throw it in there?
Sure. YeVell, you toss a small little pebble that you found, and you throw it to the water, and you see it slowly sink as if it's soft dough, and it begins to engulf that small pebble into the water.
Weird.
One giant blue ooze.
Ooze! It's a gelatinous lake.
I don't think we should touch the water. It seems like it's probably a bad idea.
I feel like you're probably right, but I do want to throw a bigger rock in there. I want to find like a baseball-sized rock and chuck it in there.
Okay.
Or actually, I want to see if I can find a flat rock and try and
Skip it?
Skip it.
Okay.
Just slides.
It does. It slides a little bit, and then it finds a middle ground and stops, and then it just slowly sinks into the water.
Think we could drink it?
I don't want to drink that. You could like pull in your stomach, just like, and then you have like
And you'd be hydrated forever.
Yeah, buddy. Just have water in your belly.
That seems pretty weird. Can I look up and down this river and see if there's any fish that are like jumping out of it frozen?
Sure. YeVell, you tend to wander off to the larger end of the stream area where it looks to be a large pond. You see that willow trees encircle the sheltered pond. Lily pads dot the mirror-like surface of this water, and hungry dragonflies dart about, feeding on motionless fireflies that form an unmoving cloud above the still water.
Already one cat up here.
Bubby!
Opie.
Is it Opie? She'll get up there too when he's up there. She doesn't mind.
So strange. Maybe anybody that would have a problem with us walking in the castle is a bit stuck as well.
Then why aren't we stuck?
Because we just got here. I'm guessing anything older than a certain time is what's frozen. Anything from the moment that Zybilna got frozen.
I just have like images of like Zoo Tycoon flashing through my mind on Microsoft computers, like 2005s on DVDs. The back of the car with like the little flip down TV, just like all this random shit floating through time.
Oh my god.
So I guess,
Oh, what?
it sounds like you're about to say something.
I think you should I guess maybe we should get a move on.
I was gonna say, I guess we should go check the front entrance then. So, yeah, I guess we should get a move on.
Are you done checking out this pond?
You said there's like dragonflies and stuff. Right?
Yeah, there was dragonflies that were feeding on motionless fireflies that form an unmoving cloud above the still water. You notice that this is where you start to notice that the some things are it's starting to click with you that some things are still around and moving freely and some are not. And you see a leaf that falls from one of these willow trees cast itself down and land on top of the pool water once more and sinks slowly.
I agree, we should not go in that.
Don't leaves usually float on water?
As far as I know, yeah. I don't know. It was a heavy leaf. This place is weirding me out. Let's go inside.
Okay.
Why? TV disconnected. There it
Oh.
goes.
As you guys start to cross over this bridge, you once more glance at this pond and you see that there is a black shadowy figure underneath the water. Should we pause? I don't know what it's doing.
What movie?
It's a dark, shadowy figure.
In the pond.
In the pond?
Underneath the water surface. And it looks like this figure can move freely. Not moving in the consistency of what was dough-like on top.
So it looked like a fish person.
It looks to be
I'm
the
gonna
size.
take 5 steps back.
It looks to be the size of a humanoid figure underneath.
This was all you. I've dealt with this before.
Is it like just swimming around? Does it look like it's noticed us? Like, what's it doing?
Yeah, it does look like it's noticed you. But it doesn't look like it can make it down the stream of where you guys are on the bridge. But it just keeps going in circles around the pond. Underneath the surface.
What the hell is that? Whoa, Squid! Oh, hey, why'd you back up? What the hell is that?
I mean, we've only met one mermaid, and I don't think that's her.
I will. How far out is it?
It looks to be in the center of this pond. So from you, let's see, each one of these blocks is 10 feet, and you guys are currently right here, I would say. Sorry, that map is so small. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet out from you.
Okay.
50 to 60. Oh no, what did I just do?
Yeah, I just remembered I have a ring of free action. I can not be magically slowed. Or difficult terrain doesn't count as difficult terrain. So I can just hop in there and swim around with them.
You can try, yeah. You wanna try?
I wonder if you can talk underwater. No. Hold on. It's D&D. Physics haven't changed that much.
Are you gonna? Did you want to try that? Or?
I don't know. Do we want to approach the mysterious figure in the lake?
Sure. Yeah, I guess whenever I see it swimming around, I'd be pretty curious and walk back over to the ledge and watch it
Okay.
swim around for a moment.
YeVell and Whoosk, you make yourself over to the edge of the lake, and you can see this being swim closer to you and wrap its way around the corner of this ledge and swim back in a circle. It slows down when it reaches you and then takes another lap. Looks very dark, almost like a shadow figure underneath.
Well, you're welcome to take a dive and say hi if you want to.
I don't want to.
I'll cast dancing lights and send them out over the surface of the pond
Okay.
and have them like just right over the surface, pretty close to each other to see if I can see it as it swims around.
Sure. You cast your dancing lights on top of the surface of this pond, and as you see the light reflect on the surface, the shadowy being becomes curious, and you can see them pop their head up in the middle of your dancing lights, and it's just ever so slightly, just like from the nose bridge up of this being's head, and they are so ethereal and beautiful when you look at them that it makes you teary-eyed as soon as you see them, and then they duck back down into the water.
Damn, what the hell? Why they got fine-ass mermaids in this pond? What is happening in the Feywild? Well, now you gotta go say hi.
I think Whoosk, also being slightly enamored, would be like, yeah, you're right. I should probably go
Okay.
take a dip.
Can you turn into a mermaid?
I mean, now that I've seen one, can I turn it?
You've seen like the top half of its head, so you could do that, and like the rest of the body you couldn't make out.
What about... I don't think her name was Maria, but there was a...
Palasha?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could turn into Palasha.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let me remember what Palasha looks like real quick. That's amazing.
You know, now that I know you're not actually a Kenku, it makes a lot more sense why you could never quite match a tone.
I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or an insult.
Whoosk, as you begin to change, your skin becomes blue, and your tail shifts into a fin-like shape. Long tendrils of hair comes down your back that is blue, and you're wearing a nice little golden bralette, looking exactly like Palasha, and you dip your tail into the pond.
Does my tail splash in the pond like normal water?
It does not.
Oh boy.
It feels like the consistency of a... Have you ever dipped your feet into a swamp marsh? Maybe not.
It's just like very liquidy mud.
Yeah, and it feels like it's kind of pulling you a little bit, but it doesn't pull you underneath the surface. When you dip your tail into this water, the being comes up to you very quickly, so much so that it's hard to remove your tail quickly.
You grabbed it?
No. She just approached him very quickly. You can see that a delicate, dark hand reaches out of the water, and it breaks the surface when it gets almost in front of your face. And you see them holding a crown, a golden crown, that is made from, it looks like, so it's golden and has like vines. It looks like it's like golden vines as a crown. But there is a thicker inlay on the inside, and it's inscribed with something. And I'm going to give you this. That's what it's inscribed with, but you also, only you can hear this from the being. It's like, it's almost telepathic. You hear the beginning of whenever, the end of ever after, the start of an age, the finale of every moment, the first in history.
I'm just gonna take the crown and just stare at the beast or at the beast, the mermaid, for a moment. Say thank you as I take the crown. I have no idea what the fuck that meant.
Get to find out.
Beginning of whenever, the end of ever after. Wrath?
Something about wrath. Or I'm completely wrong.
Is the once I take the crown, and the mermaids like said this to me, has it just gone back to swimming in the
You actually see, once it handed that to you as well, it made the same motion as it did with the dancing lights, so half of its head barely peeped out of the water, and once you looked into this being's eyes, it was like glowing with a amber color, and then she dipped back under very quickly, and then she was gone. Sorry?
How far away? You said he's still right on the shore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
YeVell's like maybe 10 or 15 feet back from the shore. And you just hear like, not a yell, but a little louder than inside voice, and just goes like, "Did you get a number? What's her name?"
I got a ring, kind of. Just like hold out the crown. Can I put the crown on?
Sure. You put on the crown, and you notice that the vines that were winding within the crown are very spiky, and it kind of hurts to wear on yourself. And after like a minute of wearing it, it's almost intolerable.
You know, it looks pretty good on you. Well, a little
Yeah, I
gaudy, but not bad.
Can't stand it. It hurts. Every time I twitch my head this way or I twitch this way, it shakes a little bit, and these little thorns, they're just stabbing me.
Oh.
I'm gonna take it off. I'm taking it off. I'm also gonna show like the inscription too.
I was wondering why your face was bleeding. That makes more sense. What's it say? Beginning of whenever, the end of after, the start of an age, the finale of every moment, and the first in history. Why do you think they fucked up all them capital letters like that?
Because I knew it was gonna take forever to figure it out.
Maybe they inscribed it like that for a reason. like it's a like it's a secret or something.
I looked at that for like 20 minutes earlier and I was like, there ain't no way. There ain't no fucking way.
Are we supposed to just get like the word from the puzzle but without the capitalized?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way. I was like, how? Yeah, you were only supposed to be given that phrase and figure it out from there.
Pretty sure I could spell 60 other words with.
Yeah.
I know, right? And I was like, none of those things are a riddle that would point to Wrath being the answer.
No.
That's what I thought. It was like a riddle or some shit.
No. I was like, I didn't understand it from a player's perspective, and I was like, no, there's no way. So, yeah, no. It's all good.
I'm so curious what the puzzle is now.
That was it.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Literally was just
This
that.
Yeah.
without the capitals.
I
Yeah.
never would have gotten that.
Yeah.
To be real honest. Not an elite code hacker.
Mm-mm. No.
I think I was a surveillance expert or something.
At the museum. Yeah, I would have looked at that forever, and I would have never. Yeah.
The beginning of whenever is W. The end of ever after is R. The start of an age is A. The final of every moment is a T.
And the first in history is H.
We're Wrath.
Yeah.
Oh,
where
no,
at?
I got it now because it says it in the fucking phrase.
The beginning of whenever is a W.
Yeah.
The end of the word ever after is an R for both of them. The start of age is an A.
It's very literal.
It's very literal. Yeah. I would have never.
It's
Thank you.
it didn't click till after you gave it to me. I had to get the answer before I could solve the puzzle.
Amazing.
Oof. Well, now we know.
I mean, that's how most math works, so it's fine.
Yeah.
No one in here is doing theoretical physics,
Yeah.
so it's okay. All right, well, that's a pretty nice looking crown. It's too bad you can't wear it. I'll try to put it on.
YeVell, you put it on, and you think it looks absolutely beautiful on you. You were using that hand mirror that you had earlier, and you were checking yourself out. And then you notice pain within your scalp. It has pricked you.
I don't like that either. That's not fun. We'll just drop that in the bag of holding.
You drop the crown in there. Okay. All right. Do you head on?
Yeah, we'll continue the front door.
Okay.
Thank you, weird shadowy thing in the pond. Next time I'll take Excelsior.
You cross over the bridge. And you notice to the left. I'm sorry, I went all the way back to see what Kalasha looked like. Give me 1 second.
I just thought about the Monty Python skit where they were talking about King Arthur getting Excelsior from the Lady in the Lake. And he's like, watery tards throwing scimitars at people is no way to elect government officials.
Oh no! God, this keeps blacking out.
Yeah, it's like every couple minutes.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
I don't-
Should we take a break and restart it or something?
We can. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but we can certainly try.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
Depending on when you were wanting to call it, also I don't know how much longer we have.
We probably have like 30 more minutes. Okay. 40, maybe an hour, depending on how fast you guys get through it.
Okay, so yeah, we could take a break real quick and
Okay.
we can reset it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. See if we
Alright.
can get it fixed, because that's annoying.
Be right back. All right. Quick little break and we're back. Hopefully, with fewer technical problems.
And I think I might have said that you guys were crossing the bridge, but I'll say this before you cross the bridge. You see, as you are walking back from the pond, you can see that there is a tower with a staircase that ascends up to a door off into the corner.
Sorry, I was distracted by this thing's cutting out again.
Is
already.
it doing it again?
Yeah.
It's a tower in the far corner. So you're seeing this over here. Would you like to go that way?
A big tower. It's like covered in vines and stuff.
Yeah. It has a stairway that ascends up to it. That's about 30 feet up. And you can see that there is a door up there.
Can we tell where it leads? Where it goes, or?
It just goes into the
What's in
tower. The door does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Is there anything that like piques our interest about the tower?
I would just say that you do see that that is the only area that you haven't seen yet before you cross over the bridge. You were turning around from the pond, and you saw the tower and the stairs ascending up that way, and that's why you headed that way, or it drew your attention. So, do you not want to go up there?
I was just curious, like what piqued your interest about the tower?
Yeah.
What would be potentially in there?
Yeah, maybe you thought it was a way in.
It could be an interesting one. It could be interesting if it was a possible entrance. Could have some like underground tunnels or something in there. Go check it out.
Maybe the door will just open like the last game.
That's been convenient so far.
Yeah, real convenient.
I lockpick it with just a gaze. All right. Yeah, we'll go up the stairs. Do they look pretty sturdy or kind of crumbly?
These stairs look to be pretty sturdy as you approach them. They're made from marble, so they're very well put together. Yeah.
Okay. I'll start making my way up pretty kind of carefully at first, testing the stairs, but once they seem sturdy, I'll make a pretty good pace.
Okay.
You follow behind?
Okay. You begin to make your way up these stairs, and you notice that there is a lock on this door from entering. But as you are checking out outside of this tower, one weird thing stands out to you as it has no roof.
It has no roof?
So we're just like looking at a wall, and when we look up, it just kind of like ends.
Mm-hmm.
How high up is that?
30 feet.
I don't think I can shapeshift anything that flies, so. Does it look like there's a spot for a key on this door / gate?
It does, yeah. I'm sorry?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's also vines that grow on the side as well that you could possibly get to.
I'll give it a shot with my lock picking or my thieves tools.
Okay.
Efficiency, dexterity. Oh yeah, I never figured out where it showed proficiency bonus on here. You said it showed it on your phone where the proficiency bonus is?
Like just your base proficiency?
It's all the way at proficiencies in language. Imagine that. +3 dexterity. Oh shit, that's a 25.
For proficiency?
For lockpicking?
For lockpicking.
Or was it okay to do that?
Yeah, you can do that,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I will say with that roll, you're able to unlock this with ease. And as you open up this door, you can see that oak trees fill much of the interior of the tower, and rays of light cut through the canopy, illuminating a marble pedestal that stands at the ground level. A hulking lion, seemingly made of iron, stands on a pedestal, flicking its tail in irritation. You can call us envy.
Oh!
Oh, well, I think we knocked on the wrong door. Shut the...
We were just, looking for a cup of sugar, but you look busy. Sorry to bother you. What are you doing here? Or is this like your house?
You present yourself in front of us before even having the gracious thought to kneel in our presence.
Well, I'm so short already, I didn't know if it mattered to you. Yeah, I'll take a quick little knee.
Okay,
Sure.
okay. Do you also kneel?
Not the first pompous ass she's met.
I thought you were... What did he say? I thought you were envy, not pride.
I must ask you to leave.
Can I like and grumble and just like kneel real quick?
Kneel? Yeah. Okay.
YeVell just kind of gives you a look and rolls her eyes. It's like... she just kind of real quick gives you like a... envy, yeah, I don't know, shininess or whatever. What are you doing here?
We are the counterpart that was created as a pair to protect the gardens from intruders in Zybilna's absence. I have been summoned here, but I don't know why.
Well, if you protect them in Zybilna's absence, and you've been summoned, yeah, I can't imagine why, you'd be here. Zybilna's gone, that's why. Her absence is now-sense.
I sense a presence of disrespect from you.
I don't have any presents for you, alright? I brought no gifts. All I'm trying to tell you is that that's probably why you're here, is the reason that you show up. She's absent. So...
You said we. Is there another one of you around here that I don't see?
where's
Like,
the pair
peering
you
around
spoke
the
of?
other.
The other pair, or part of me, we, us, is located in another tower. Her protectors, though we do not get along.
Just like whisper to YeVell, the protectors don't seem like they're doing a very good job.
Opie.
So just out of curiosity, how have you been doing your protecting job from behind this locked door?
No disrespect, just straight asking an honest to God question.
Yeah, just curious. We didn't know, maybe you're really powerful and you could like shoot lasers through a wall or something. I don't know.
Zybilna keeps me protected in here.
But you're supposed to do the protecting of Zybilna.
Correct. We share responsibilities with each other.
How do you what's normally the plan to get out and do protecting while being protected?
You can see again once more that there is no roof on this place.
Do you fly out? Does it have wings?
Yes.
That makes way more sense.
I mean, it's solid metal flying lion, yes. Well,
I thought it was just gonna jump out, so.
have you noticed that Zybilna's been absent?
Yes. Yes, I am called when Zybilna is absent.
Right. But you said you didn't know why you got summoned, so that's why I was curious if you knew she was gone.
Seems like you're just chilling here, not really looking for Zybilna, which would be part of maybe protecting her.
I cannot go through the door, as us has it locked.
Why can't you just unlock it?
You don't have the crown out and about, right? No, okay. I can unlock some doors, not all. We lock all. And unlock all.
What's that? Is it like Rush Hour or something? What they like, the... I am you.
Yeah.
No, you am. He is I, and I am you. Whoosk can't take it right now. He's just like, God fucking damn it, what's going on?
Oh.
So, your counterpart, us,
Not really counterparts. But yes.
Your other half.
didn't you call yourself counterparts?
Well, I don't like them.
But you are counterparts. Just because you don't like something doesn't mean it's
No!
Like, I can hate blueberry pie all I want, but it's not like a blueberry pie is a blueberry pie still.
I don't know if that was quite the right analogy, but...
We do the job together.
So, is we a combination of I and us?
Yes.
So the other one's name is us. You're not. You're not counterpart. Is us.
I would more say that our pronouns are us and we. There is two.
Who is the other of we?
If we go over there and talk to your non-counterpart, are they gonna say that they're I and that you're us? And together you make we?
Yes.
Fuck.
we and us.
YeVell's just looking like a little stunned over there. Just like 8 intelligence is hurting a little bit right now.
So, are we talking to one
We
soul? Am I, Whoosk, talking to one half of one soul?
Yes.
And you are separated but hate each other like yin and yang.
Yes.
no,
I don't
yeah,
know
that
if
sounds
you're
about
near
right.
each other, but-
I think that's just trauma, but
Oh.
What is, if you are envy, then what is us?
I'm YeVell.
What was it? Wrath? Is that what that spelled out?
Yes.
Okay. Wrath.
Oh, hey, that's written on a crown that we found earlier. It was a really shitty crown, though.
That's the crown that you will use
For what?
to unlock doors.
For
But
us?
there's a system. You place it on me for some, and wrath for others.
Mm.
So become.
We gotta give it to we. So sometimes it's us and sometimes it's we that need the crown. But I don't need it at all. And neither do you, just us.
Zybilna has created that crown as a key for guests to use to reach certain areas of her palace in her absence. The crown has 2 forms, one made of silver needles and the other of gold roses.
Where might we find the one made of silver needles? Whoosk says without looking at the. Just staring straight ahead, confused as fuck.
The crown transforms.
Oh, fantastic. Lovely.
Who can make it transform?
To transform the crown of needles into its gold form, it must be placed on the brow of the correct Iron Guardian,
So yo.
which is us.
Us. Fuck.
Envy and wrath.
Uh,
Which is the correct guardian? We cannot say.
well, it's a 50-50 shot, and if it doesn't work on one, you just move it to the other, right?
Didn't you just tell me you were envy, though?
Placing the wrong crown on the incorrect guardian can banish the other guardian into a demiplane.
But you just told me you were envy, so the other one's wrath.
Correct.
Yeah.
But if we're wrong, then. What if he's just lying to me so he could banish the other one?
Are you lying?
No.
But that's what a liar would say.
You want to do an insight roll?
Yeah.
You can do one.
Yeah, but if a liar said no
18.
and they weren't lying, then wouldn't they be telling the truth, which would make them not a liar? Which would mean that they are a liar because they're not a liar.
You
But
feel
if-
like he's telling the truth.
So we put this. Give me the crown.
Oh, right. Oh, there's ashes on it. Yeah. Shit. There you go.
So if we put this on we, who is envy,
I don't want to wear it.
not you, him.
Oh.
I point to the lion. If we put this on we, then it turns into the golden crown that it already is to begin with.
Huh?
Actually, it'll form roses.
It'll form roses.
It is gold roses.
No,
Yes,
it
gold
was
vine.
vines before. It was just the vines before, but it'll form the gold roses if it's placed on the right guardian. Yeah.
But if we put it on the wrong guardian, because it's made of gold vine right now, if we went and put it on wrath, then it would banish envy to a demiplane. How do we turn this gold vine into the silver lining so that we can put it on Us.
Wrath.
And not banish
We.
envy to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
He's about to find out.
God damn, I thought you had the answers, bro. I guess we're gonna banish you. You ready to be banished, bro?
But it's got vines right now. We could put it on his head and make it the right crown.
But how do we transform it into the right crown for the other head? The other.
I don't know yet. You gotta spin it with a shins.
Alright, let's just throw it on this guy's head. Fucking done. Let's just ban. If it's wrong, it's just gonna banish the other guy. Maybe that's exactly what Ivy wants.
I thought I would banish the one that it's of the guardian that's on wrong.
It will, yeah. If it's on the wrong one, it'll banish it to a demi-plane.
Yeah.
But right now, that's okay. So it
It's
has.
neutral right now.
It's neutral right now, so it's got golden needles, not silver needles, to kind of give you a little bit of grace. And if it gets put on envy, it will form something, or it will form the other thing on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, okay, so it's like good. Okay.
It's neither right now.
it's neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just neutral.
Will it go back to being neutral after we take it off of Wee's head?
No.
It will only be golden rose.
Till we figure out how to transform it again.
Mm-hmm.
Only forward, no backward.
Yeah. We just gotta figure out what doors you unlock. And you don't know?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. What doors have you unlocked before?
Don't know.
Oh.
Some protector evil.
Damn!
Have you ever unlocked doors before?
Yes.
You don't know which one?
I have no idea.
Sounds like Wrath's head of security.
I unlocked the door.
Just going in.
Alright, well, do you wanna...
Wants me to leave his dome. Sure, I should leave. Can't even protect Zybilna. Why should I respect a glorified security guard?
I don't respect your authority.
I'm out of here.
I mean, his tower is more in the back. You know?
Grab your Segway and let's get out of here.
Alright.
But first we gotta put this crown on its head.
Oh, are you gonna do that?
Sure. And then get him to fly us to the front door or something. See if that's a door you can unlock.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to make your own way up there. I don't just get free rides.
But we're helping you find Zybilna, which is your job.
Help me help you.
Apparently his job is just to open doors and lock them.
He's just a key with wings. This dude's just a sassy key ring.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not flying up there.
Well, what is your plan to do? How do we call on you when we find a door we need to unlock?
You have to come back.
Will you fly up there then?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, he'll tell you that he's gonna give you call upon envy, and I shall fly close to you. There, you can switch the crown.
Once we figure out how to get it transformed, right?
Correct.
Okay, we can do that.
Suppose we should probably talk to Wrath.
I'm guessing it's in the other tower.
Yeah.
Could we see another tower?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
When you go out the door, not from where you're at, not from talking in there, but
Right. Did we see a second tower like while we were at the pond and stuff?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know what that's doing.
I don't either. It's done this before, and I just had to like reset the whole thing, which I literally did right before stream. It's fine.
Okay.
I think I saw another tower while we were at the pond. We'll probably check that out. Bet you Wrath is in there.
Yeah. Hopefully they're not as prideful as Envy here.
Yeah, I know, right? We've yet to meet the rest of the grapes too.
Maybe Bodger's like Gluttony, because he's got all the cakes around him.
Got all that cake. That makes sense. Alright,
The mermaid is it like lust or vanity?
Lust.
Lust. We're out of them now. We're cooking now. Let him cook.
Can we walk all the way back over, like, through the stone ring and across that
Sure.
eastern bridge?
Yeah. So you guys leave this tower and go all the way over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
How's everyone at the pavilion looking when we go over there?
I'll say some of them are like passed out in their chairs. They've had a little bit too much cake to eat. And you can hear the bear whistling over there.
Nomming down on a lot of cake can exhaust you.
Mm-hmm.
Got the itis.
You gain a level of exhaustion to your next long rest for eating too much cake.
Nomming that pie. Okay.
Flashback to the carnival.
I know, right?
Cake destroyer. Cake destroyer too. Electric boogaloo. Come and eat your cake too.
You guys walk around the perimeter of this tower, and you notice that a door and a stairway isn't really located on this side, but it does look like a bridge connects from the main castle as you are observing the outskirts of this. But from the garden, it does not look like you can enter.
How high is the wall?
Great question. Let's see. Which number is that?
The bridge or the wall?
From like, if we're standing like here, right?
Uh-huh.
How high is it from the ground to the top of the wall?
It says the tower is 30 feet tall and has no roof from the bridge. So,
So is that from like here?
yeah.
So then would the ground down here be lower?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How high would it be from the ground
I would
to
assume
the
that's
bridge, and then plus 30 feet to the top of the wall?
I would assume from the ground to the bridge is 30 feet, and then the tower is 30 more feet above that.
Okay.
So, can I get a perception check from you since you are actively looking around this bridge?
14.
You do see that there are vines that grow up this bridge.
Like up the side of the wall by the bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Do they go all the way down on the ground where we are?
Yes.
You want to try to climb them?
Yeah, that, or I could just teleport you to the top of the wall.
Oh, I was going to watch you climb this wall while I levitated casually.
Because you do have that.
Yeah, sure, I'll climb this wall.
Okay.
I will attempt to climb these vines.
You can teleport yourself up there too if you want.
No, I can't actually.
Oh, it has to be someone else?
It has to be someone else. It's not Dimension Door.
Oh, I see.
It's
Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I'll bring it back.
Vortex Warp.
Vortex.
You magically twist space around another creature you could see within range.
Oh, I see. What if you look in a mirror and you're not really that familiar with yourself?
What if I transform into a Random creature
Who am I?
Cast. Distort value on myself.
Let's see. You gotta change while your eyes are closed. Like look at yourself normal, then close your eyes and change, and then open them and cast because it'll be a different creature. All right. Anyways, as you're about to start getting started climbing, I'll pull out a little slide flute and give you a little and give you bardic inspiration
There you
for
go.
your climb.
It'll be helpful because I am a wizard.
Can you give me a dexterity check, whichever you're higher in acrobatics or athletics?
I'm getting a dex check on this?
Yeah,
Oh,
you are.
Right in the dex.
Or strength.
I know I'd like acrobatics, please.
Okay.
Let's see, where's my bardic? Is it still... Oh, my bardic is a D8 now.
I don't think that's gonna help my roll, but we'll see. I got a 1, by the way.
Oh, yikes.
Oh
With
no!
At least it was-
plus 3, so it's 4.
At least it was right at the bottom.
With an 8 on the bar, a 1 on the bardic for a 5.
Oh no. Whoosk, as you begin to grip onto these vines, they quickly begin to rip underneath your hands, and you can feel the leaves shredding apart underneath your hands, and you slide very quickly before even getting any momentum back down. You didn't even get like 3 feet up.
Did we rest between last time and this time?
Yes, I will say yes, because it's gonna be a wild ride. Yes, yeah.
I'm assuming that was just like you practicing and testing the vines. You know, it's okay. I guess I don't know if he uses the bardic inspiration or not, so. It's alright, you know, just get back on the saddle. In this case, the vines, I suppose.
We'll try again.
As I'm now, like, slowly just starting to float up the wall.
The vines look to be shredded naked from where you have pulled on them, but you are still able to grab a hold if you want to try again. But you only have one more shot.
I got an idea. If you fail again.
That 20!
Yeah!
Oh, way to min-max it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well,
Holy shit.
Whoosk, I will say, this time around, you basically wrap the end strands of the vine around your knuckles, and you are just gripping your way up, and you're able to pull yourself all the way up with determination up to the railing of this bridge. While YeVell sits there looking pretty, she has slowly descended herself down onto the bridge.
Just has a cup of tea from the pavilion. Just like sitting there watching, like.
fancy a cup of tea. At least this doesn't go bad. I mean, water tastes a little stale, but it's not bad.
Shot it back.
You see that this tower is much like the last. No roof. And this door is locked.
Is it?
Jill pops out her lockpicks.
Is it like unlockable with this golden rose crown that we have now, or is it an actual lockpick?
It's an actual lock.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Just like shove one of the thorns in there.
Why won't it fucking just like blood dripping down my hands? Why won't it open?
I suppose I could try my lockpicks again. Let me get in there. Not bad. 25 again.
Okay. YeVell, something seems to have inspired you from the last lockpick, and you are just able to unlock this with ease again. I feel like I need to give you something because you're doing so well on these.
It really helps a lot when the tumblers are frozen in time, so when I fuck them up, they don't fall back down. I just kind of gotta poke them.
Let's see, this tower is filled with hawthorns. At the heart of the thicket, a heart seemingly made from iron stands atop a marble pedestal, pawing the ground angrily. Strewn around the pedestal are a dozen empty baskets. We are wrath.
What stands pawing at the ground?
An iron heart. A deer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, do hearts have the hands?
Or I guess it would be not a deer, but a buck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, man. How you doing? We just met your other us or we or whatever.
Envy.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
I don't know. Honestly, just wanted to say hi. See if you were here.
You have no response come from them.
Yeah.
Do you know how to change this fancy rose crown back to silver so that we don't fuck up the process here? You seem to have something going on, and we really don't want to mess it up. But if we had to banish one of you, I would pick banishing him anyways.
Right. We and us unlock all doors by that crown. And he motions his antlers to bow down at the crown.
Do you know what doors you open?
I don't know.
Oh.
But if I put this... Okay, when the crown is taken off of one of their heads, does it go back to being neutral, or does it stay... Is it still golden rose?
Once the crown is no longer in neutral, it either bounces between us or we.
So...
We gotta find some sort of process that will change it, swap it.
Correct.
Right.
Do you know what that process is?
No.
Again, why did Zybilna create these cards if they don't know, like, what they're doing with...
They're just tools, you know. The hammer doesn't know the name of the nail, and they don't like each other, but they're still tools, I guess. Alright, well, either way, can we call on you when the needle rises?
Correct.
Cool. We'll just, like, yell out, Raz, get your ass over here or something.
Correct.
Okay.
Raz seems kind of curt and angry with us. Do I
Alright.
disturb your private peacetime or something, or...?
Wrath finds no disturbances with company.
Can you fly?
You see a pair of wings on his back as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Can you take us to the front door?
Yeah, you want to take this the right?
You don't mind company.
Can you persuade him?
I mean, it'd be real cool of you, because, like, that lion guy over there is a real dick, you know?
Yeah. You show us how much cooler you are than him.
Slutty 20.
Be a guy, bud. Be a pal. pal.
Be a pal, man.
Be a pal, man.
A pal, man. You see him in complete bow once more, and he even bends his legs in this one, and continues, and you see that his eyes peer up at you, as if he is suggesting for you to get on his back.
I'm just gonna whisper out of earshot back to YeVell. Yeah, look who's kneeling now.
We can tell who the cool brother is. Alright, let's go. You're clearly the much more, reasonable and sociable brother. I can see why you're the preferred one.
The preferred us.
Yeah. So I'm climbing up here.
You climb up behind Whoosk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Away.
On Donald, on Vixen,
Christ.
On Wrath.
on Wrath and Dasher.
Christ. You see Wrath lean back and bring up his hooves, and he lifts up off his pedestal. You guys graciously carry off into the front entrance of this palace. He lands smoothly back onto the ground, and bows for you guys to get off. Don't look at that.
Don't look at what?
Don't look at that.
What size is this? Never mind. Forget it. I'll ask later. I'll ask after.
Okay.
Theoretical questions for changelings.
Can't you just change into humanoids?
As you approach this door, you can see that there is an emblem on the door of a specific shape. It does look to be like a heart. Not a heart, the heart you just met. The golden emblem on the door.
Is the Palace of Heart's Desire not an actual Heart's Desire, but the Heart's
Desire. Corn. That's the heart's desire.
Standing in the middle of the road, staring at traffic.
This whole palace is just covered in bright spotlights and patches of corn. Well, hey, I appreciate the ride. I think you might be kind of useful here. You want to put on this here crown thingamajiggy? I think you maybe could open this door.
He's still bowed to you. Do you just place it on him?
I mean, is it all right if I put this on your head? I like.
It would
Like
be
consent.
my honor.
All right, cool. It's spiky, I don't want to just.
He's made of iron.
Like it's scratched,
You see this crown transform into silver, and it begins to glow on his head. The ornate door in front of you opens, leading into the Palace of Heart's Desire.
I'm missing so many notes.
In front of you, you see this long hall, and it has illustrations of painted stars that line the ceiling, as if it was the same that it was in the Orrery of Tragedies. You guys saw in the tube, the starry sky. And you also see that here in the hallway. In the north and south, there are two doors, and then you notice along the wall to your right, 2 other doors. Of course, this is gone.
That's okay. We can theater
Okay.
to mind it.
Okay. So there are 4 different doors here that you may enter or go
Down this hallway.
there's one to the north, one to the south, which I guess if you like, say you enter through, so left, right,
Okay.
and then you see 2 on the north. So 1 on this side and 1 on this side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What's it look like inside?
It's a very long hallway that's made with marble. And then when you glance up at the rooftop, it does look like that starry night sky that you've seen previously in the Ori of Tragedies. It very much illuminates the night sky. When you actually look at this, it mimics and gives illusions of shooting stars across the sky.
Does it seem like it's in still decent repair, or is it kind of like gotten shitty while she's been gone?
No, it looks beautiful as
Still, like,
ever.
pristine.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Are there any, like, looking around the room, or is there any signage or any like labels to any of the doors?
No.
Or any distinction between the doors?
No. They all look pretty much the same all the way around. It's not pointing you in any one direction.
Well, Whoosk, there's always one surefire way to solve this. Pick a number 1 through 4.
3.
I like that number 2. Too bad it won't matter, because here we go. 4.
We're going to door 4.
The DM will pick door 4. Okay.
No sound coming from any of them? Like, there is no difference between them at all?
I will say, if you explore more down the hallway, the 2 doors that are not to your left or right, the ones that are in the front, you can hear more so of like an ambiance of some crackling lightning, in the distance some thunder, and kind of like an eerily just,
Like rushing wind?
yeah, past the 2 doors in front of you. But once you get to either side of this hallway, you guys, I will say you explored this whole hallway, trying to decide because you just don't know. When you get to the left or right, it's silence on both sides.
Okay. Yeah, I would have taken the time to like check each door, look for signage, like kind of put my ear against them,
Okay.
listen around a bit.
Okay.
Well, I don't know which one to pick, so mysterious, entity is telling me door number 4.
Door number 4.
Is that with the whooshing? Or
Far right one.
far right one? Okay. So you open this door. There is no lock, but you see that there is a stairway that descends up. Or, I'm sorry, ascends up.
Downstairs?
Downstairs up.
Or that made me think of like that, that famous painting with like the staircase.
Yeah. You can see that it's a spiral staircase and it goes up.
Is it well lit or is it dark and spooky in here?
It is lit by another hallway that leads off to the left.
At the top?
No, not at the top. This is down below, on the main floor. There is a small little hallway, and it looks like it's like lit blue, and you can see a flicker come from there, every now and then.
Oh, like we went down the hall and then it goes that way.
Yeah,
This
so you guys are right here, right?
Oh.
And then there's a little opening right here
Oh, that's flickering?
that's flickering. And I will say you hear that again, just the coming from here.
You hear that? Whoosk. It's kind of like a ooh.
Woo. It's me. I'm the man behind the door. Well, maybe we should take door number 2 or 3 to see what's inside this whoosking room.
So you backtrack and you go to 2 or 3?
Can we get into that metal room through like the gap that's flickering blue?
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's if you peer down there.
It's like a window or something.
It's an open. This is open.
Oh,
can
it's
go
like
down
a
there.
straight
Yeah,
opening.
yeah.
Okay.
is it just like a walkway?
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk on the walkway.
Okay.
Alright. I want to peer in there and see what's going on. Can we see anything other than that little? Oh, that is the little hallway.
Yes.
With the...
Yep.
Oh, okay. It clicked. It clicked. I'd go down that little hallway.
Okay. Whoosk, you step ahead of YeVell, and you step out onto this walkway.
Oh, I can't see that yet. Never mind.
And the walkway is a staircase leading up, but it's suspended in the air. There are no walls. And as you walk out onto this walkway, or staircase, I should say, this rectangular courtyard below you is open to this twilight sky. It has no visible floor. Instead, a vortex of dark clouds churn below it. A marble tower rises from the encircled center by 7 turrets. 4 stone staircases extend from the outer areas, which you are on one of them, of the palace to the tower. Each one part of the buttress spans the void and stabilizes the tower.
Yeah, you said that right. The buttresses.
Buttresses.
Mhm.
It's a funny word.
It is.
Can you give me a perception roll, please?
Perceptive. 13.
13. YeVell, are you following?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you also give me a perception roll? YeVell, I will say that you are actually leaning over the railing of the staircase and observing this room in pure just excitement, and also you're terrified. And as you are looking around the room, you can see that part of the tower wall has exploded outward, and its stony fragments are hanging in the air as though time around them has stopped. Among the debris, suspended above the stormy vortex, is an armored knight with a sword in one hand and a shield on his other arm. He looks like he was thrown backwards through an exploding wall before being frozen in place. You can see that the knight will plunge into the vortex if the time freezing effect on him has ended. And that is where I'm leaving the session.
Ooh. Ooh. I got ideas on how to save him. Got ideas.
You got ideas?
Good session. I gotta get my notes. Doors. swap the crown. We gotta figure out how the fuck to change, do the crown changey thingy. Is Wrath still wearing the crown?
You took the crown back off of him before you entered.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it stayed silver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I dropped him. I would have dropped it back in the bag. Okay. And we did not pick far right. 4 had... You said the DM picked door 4. Did you want us to go in door 4?
I mean, it led you to where you needed to be anyways.
Okay.
So, you're all good.
We did not go that way. Take a side tunnel.
What's the name of the episode?
I actually didn't have a name for it. Let me think. The Beanstalk Garden.
The Beanstalk Garden. I like it. Have either of you guys ever seen Bud Abbott and Lou Costello?
Mm-mm.
They do a really funny giant beanstalk. Like the story of like play the magic beans and stuff. They do a pretty funny version of that.
Do they?
Yeah, watch it sometime. All right, well, great job. Thank you very much, Joe.
Yeah.
Appreciate the episode and the session.
Any theories?
Oh, any theories? I think we're just seeing the aftermath of the sisters coming in, freezing Zybilna, blowing her bodyguard out the tower, and then freezing half of her domain and bailing the fuck out to start trying to rip away her realm.
Yeah.
Sure, that's what it seems like. Oh my goodness.
I feel like Zybilna's probably frozen in time here somewhere, and we have to find her and free her from that encasement. Where that might be or what it might entail. I don't know, because I didn't expect to be talking to a talking bear eating pie 2 hours ago, so.
Oh man, I love the Feywild. I do.
What kind of bear was it?
I'll say he was a big old brown bear.
You big old brown bear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which brown bears are actually really dangerous, but this one wasn't.
Nice brown bear. He's a big fuzzy bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the black bears? The ones that are just like scaredy cats, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was loving on the bear when he was walking me around. All right.
Session-wise, what do you want to do next week?
If you guys just want to get back into normal
Yeah,
session,
that works for
that's
me.
fine, but
Okay.
yeah. I don't want to like overload you if you need more session prep time for
Okay.
stuff, so.
Okay, yeah, we'll just talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this excellent episode. And we'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.